Nigeria is the most culturally diverse country in the world, consisting of over 250 ethnic cultures. Today, my intention is to inform my audience about the origin of Nigeria, clothing, cuisine, and language. The origin of Nigeria was founded by Frederick. Nigeria was founded by Frederick Ruger and Flora Shaw, his wife. Frederick Ruger is a British colonial military leader, and he traveled to Africa in search of resources, and he founded Nigeria. And according to John Campbell, Council on Foreign Relations 2018, he stated that Frederick Ruger colonized Nigeria forcefully with British military and his wife Flora, and they named Nigeria, she named Nigeria based off of the river that flows Nigeria, which is the Niger River, and that's how Nigeria got its name. Nigeria was, he successfully colonized Nigeria in 1884, and the main goal was to get resources from Nigeria. Nigeria was under British for 41 years and got its independence on October 1st, 1960. The main resources that they were mainly looking for was palm oil, kernels, cotton, coca, groundnuts, which is peanut, and petroleum. I just discussed about the origin of Nigeria. Now I'm talking about the clothing. There are four major types of Nigerian attire: gele, which is the hat that the woman is wearing; abada, which is this type of clothing; Igbo dressing, which is the top two up there, and the last one is Iro and Buba, which is basically skirt and blouse, skirt and shirt. Gele is a part of a woman's tradition in Nigeria. Female adults, typically from age 20 and above, are the ones that usually wear this type of thing. Historically, it was worn to signify marital status. If it's worn to the right, it means that you're married, and if it's worn to the left, it means that you're single. Next one is abada. It's usually worn by royal and elites. The attire is considered high fashion by royals and elites, and the attire is meant to be worn during ceremonies or special occasions like weddings. And they symbolize power and stature. The next one is Igbo dressing, which is the top two. Every dressing is made with a meaning behind it. For example, red signifies pain and suffering and remembrance of where they came from to be where they are right now. And white on the attire signifies purity. Iro and Buba is the skirt and blouse. It's only worn by women, and the attire symbolizes liberation. Iro and Buba style gives you a thick or big woman. Like, if you can tell, it adds more, I guess, size to you, and it makes you look like you're in command of respect. It's a way of women getting respect, and it's usually worn in big parties, again, like weddings, and just a way of telling you that the women are powerful too in the country. I just discussed about clothing. Now I'll be discussing about cuisine. So Nigeria's food today is it was driven from India, Arabian countries, and Portuguese. Ingredients that they got was hot and pepper and spices. From Arab they got saffron, nutmeg, cinnamon, ginger, and cloves. And from Portuguese they got rice, potato, grills, and chicken. And this is like her food of Nigeria. Fufu is made of flour. Well, it depends on which country you're coming from. I mean, it depends on the tribe you're at Nigeria, but this can be called fufu, amala, or banku, and it's all the same thing, but a little bit different. Like, this is made from flour, and the soup is just made from different types of vegetables all mixed together. And this is called moi moi. It's just basically made from beans and vegetables also added. Most people mix it with boiled eggs. And this is jollof rice. It's made of rice and stew mixed together, and optional if you want to add vegetables, chicken, or any other thing you want to just spice up your rice. And then this is called suya. It's grilled, it's a smoked or grilled beef, and it's usually spicy. We drip that one. Nigeria drip that one from India, and you tend to eat it with rice as well, or just alone, but you put a lot of vegetables around it, just so it won't be too simple. And then this is akra. It's fried beans, and just basically beans, and just fry it. And it's mainly eaten with other types of food like boiled as well, rice, and suya. Just discussed about food. Now I'll discuss about languages. All these are, well, an interesting fact is that Nigeria consists of over 500 different languages. Its most predominant language is English, and the top three follows is Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba. Nigerian language is associated with a tribe. For instance, Igbo is a language, but it's also a tribe. Yoruba is a language, but it's also a tribe. So every other language you see on here is also a tribe, if that makes sense. And also, because Nigeria has so many languages, over 500 languages, they had to create this thing called Pidgin English. It's English, but like it's grammatically broken down. So, according to Luke Plaza, News. My conclusion is I just discussed about the origin of Nigeria, how the cuisine and language. There is no country in the world with the diversity, confidence, and talent and black pride like Nigeria.